Hello everybody, my name is Maria Isabel Angel. Hola a todos, mi nombre es Maria Isabel Angel. I'm super happy to be here with you, and today our amazing guest is Nidal from Lebanon. So Nidal, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Fine, fine, fine. Everything is okay. Okay, so we are super happy because you are going to be with us in the festival. So we are super, super excited. Are you excited to be in our
Of
festival?
course, I am.
Okay, so let's start talking about yourself a little bit. Where are you from, and how did you get started into the dance?
Okay, so I'm from Lebanon, a small village called Jahliye, and in our culture, we used to do a lot of theater shows in the village, and I used to participate in it, and then I liked it, and as I get older, I get more involved. And then we have a tradition that we dance the dabke in the weddings as a shows, for the bride and grooms and stuff. So I got involved in this as well. And when I finished university, I started to join theaters, and I dance in like the biggest theater in Lebanon and the Middle East, and like Baalbek Festival with Rahbani and a lot of great singers from Lebanon. And now I moved to the US like maybe 5 years ago, and then started my own dance company here that it's folkloric based, focus on folklore, and we're trying to do something here. So, yep.
Ah, that is amazing. That is amazing. So, Nidal, tell us a little bit. This is a question that I just wanted to ask you about how the girls dance in your country. They dance dabke and also rags, or just dabke when you are in parties, in the weddings. Because you were saying that you were in this wedding. So, the girls, what do they do? The boys, they join the dabke line. How it works?
Okay, so I'm gonna start. There is so many parts for this question. The very important part that now it's misunderstanding in the community of Dabke, that you will see some girls that they will do the dabke similar to the guys, or like they will you will see them making moves similar to the guys moves. They go down to the floor, up, and then very high. So this is a little bit wrong in our culture. In our culture, the man should dabke like man, like powerful and then strong dabke, and the woman should be dancing dabke like light, light dabke, like with the hand works, like with a little bit of, so now this misunderstanding leads to like the community to go to another way. But we always try, when I teach, to make sure that my students know the difference between a man doing dabke and a woman or a female doing dabke, because it's totally different thing. Yes, some steps are the same. They can both do it, but some steps the girls cannot do it. And then the sad thing now that they're doing it, you know.
Exactly.
So that's my main concern about what's going on right now
Mm-hmm,
in the
exactly.
dabke. And
And
for
for
belly
example,
dance,
exactly for belly dance, when
yeah.
you are,
So for
yes,
belly
the
dance,
social dance, yes.
yeah, for belly dance, if you go to the community, because the Middle Eastern communities are a little bit strict, if you relate it to the what the girl should wear or like what. But if you go to a, let's say, to a normal party where everyone is dancing, you're gonna see a non-professional lady dancing belly dance. Um, if you want to say, it's in our culture, like even if we don't perform it on the stage, the ladies do it in the weddings, they do it in the parties, so it's in our culture. We don't see a lot of Lebanese girls that perform professionally, because in our community, like we have a little bit strict community that it's not like popular for a girl to go on the stage, with a belly dance costume and do a show. Some
Mm-hmm.
still do it, but they don't prefer it. But when you go to the events, you will see everyone belly dancing, like all the girls. Like even if they're not doing it like a whole show, but you will see some moves, belly dance moves, like the hip, like yeah.
Yeah. Okay, super interesting. So, talking a little bit more about the dabke, what can you tell us about the different styles, per
Yeah.
country and also inside Lebanon?
So the dabke started with the very basic folkloric dabke, which is the line that the people like hold the line, and then they start to do the same leg work and then some shoulder movement. This is a basic folkloric dabke. So the dabke started because people used to, when they build the houses and then they want to align the roof, they have to tap on it so it will be aligned. So then they start to make it align, and then they start making more fun by counting, like, or singing, and then it starts to develop. And then we started with the basic dabke, which is the line, the very
Mm-hmm.
traditional folkloric. Okay. And
Exactly.
then after that in Lebanon,
Yeah. I
yeah,
have a question. I have a
yeah,
question.
yeah.
No, because some people say that this theory in which the people were on top of the roof, it has to be like a very like a strong roof, because I imagine 10 people in the roof and I think it's not possible because the whole house is going to go down. So some people say that this theory maybe is not that accurate. What do you think about this?
There
What do
is
you think?
there is a lot of theories about this, but this is the most logical one because if we go to the Dal'ona song, which is like the main song of Dabke, Dal'ona means in Arabic uh, help. Auna, al-aun, it's like help, and some people they say it's from dala in Arabic is like when the girl like show her beauty and like in a nice way, but so dal'ona, that means ala dal'ona, that means dal'ona, like help, like help us, but not help like someone is afraid to lose his life, like help in something. So this is, I think this is the closest theory for the start of Dabke. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there will be like a lot of theories that might be correct, might not. But like I
Exactly.
feel this is the most logical one, according to these factors.
Exactly. So, okay, so you were saying about the styles.
Yeah, yeah. So the we said that we have the folkloric, the basic folkloric one, and then we have the, after the Palestinian refugees to Lebanon and the Armenian, the Dabki start develop because the Armenians start putting some steps to it, the Palestinian, and then the Dabki started to develop into a like kind of a little bit modern Dabki, but um, it's still in the category of folkloric, like pure folkloric. So we started to making it as a choreography. We started to dance it on theaters, like Rahbani brothers did for like um, in their shows, and then afterwards, now with all the technology, the techno beat like get to the folkloric dabke, and now the people start to, or the dance teachers start to add some movement to it, because
Mhm.
like if you want to approach an adult to dance dabke and then you play the folkloric old beat, he's not gonna like it. But when you put some techno to it, like it's more close to his culture,
Exactly.
yeah. So in the movement also, like the techno movement, techno dabke movement, my style, I like to keep the folkloric part in it with adding some movement. Like I don't like to go all the way far from it, because it's just the goal of it is just to make this generation still interested in dabke.
Exactly. So you have a different kind of like the style in the north or the south or the east or the west of Lebanon. You have different styles, or there is just like mainly one.
So there is different styles, yes. So let's say in Baalbek, they do the dabke different from in my in my place or in the south or in Tripoli or in Beirut. But when you talk on a professional level, when you're gonna dance on theater, they're all combined in one place. You know, you cannot,
Exactly.
let's say, just create a show or just like, let's say, بعلبكة. It's nice, but it could be better if you add some of everything, you know? So let's say you add the arja to another choreography, to another 1.5 movement, to another, you know, like there's this great combination. It what makes Dabke good. At the end, it's a small country in Lebanon, and then like it's not like a far places, and then each one have different style. No, it's kind of in Baalbek they focus on, let's say, the lines, and then like the arja, or like, you know, and then in the other place they focus on something else. But all in all, like they combine. Like nowadays, like it's a good combination, especially to do it on the theater. You cannot focus on just one thing.
Exactly. I was going to ask you that. So, for example, you say in Beirut is no, in Baalbek it was more the lines, you know, and for example, in the other part in the mountain or something, what's the characteristic? You know, the
It's
music, is
always,
it the music the same? The steps are the same, but just add some steps, or what's the difference between all these?
yeah. So as you go closer to Beirut, the music start to be more like soft, you know, because people like Baalbek is very close to the Syrian Lebanon desert. It's not a desert actually, but it's kind of people that we call them Bedou, you know, like the people that they live in tents, and then okay, so these people, they like the music, the heavy music, you know, so like music that it's very heavy, you know. So when they do a lot of shoulder works, like you see like the old man, you feel like they have heavy shoulders, you know, because all the clothes that they used to wear also, I think this will affect that. And then as you go to Beirut, because there is more uh, communities in it, like there is Lebanese, there is Armenians, there is like a whole like many, like there is variety of people. The music start taking a lighter
Yeah.
lighter mood. So yeah, every like in the mountain, let's say we do lines also, you know, but different mood. Like the Baalbek, they do heavy mood. We do lighter. Beirut is more like they say, like, you know, it's just, if you're Lebanese, you're gonna know the exact different. If you're not, you're gonna you're gonna see the different, but you cannot specify it. Like you will see this, oh, this is different from this, but in what, I don't know, you know. so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so it's just the mood, and then like the way you feel the dabke.
Uh-huh. And for example, the musical instruments are the same and the rhythms are the same in all these styles.
The instruments are kind of the same. There is some instruments different. So um, yeah, the music is different. Is different, and some instruments are different. I don't know how to say it in English, like the specific words. But yeah, you will see the different, because you cannot make a different moods with the same instruments, you know?
Exactly, exactly. And of course, the dress code, the costume is different from each region.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
We focus more on colors. Like let's say
okay.
for the mountain, we love colors, and this will explain because in the mountain there is a lot of, it's all green water. You know, we have rivers, we have like all these stuff, so we love colors. And in Baalbek is they focus more on the darker, let's say, colors. You know, like either black, either dark brown. You know, they wear colors sometimes, but they love these colors more. You know,
Uh-huh.
in Beirut they love more. classy colors, you know, like they used to wear when they're doing dabke, like the Turkish tarbush, you know,
Yeah.
because it's every area is different, but um, for the professional level, we do uh, we do a combination, and then this is what makes the Lebanese dabke special because of the combination, and then because in Lebanon you can find everything. You can find a green, very green area. You can find a mountain that have snow most of the year. You can find a place that is closer to the desert. You can find places on the beach. You know, so this variety makes it special.
Exactly, exactly. So, and my last question will be: so, for example, in the north, in the mountain area, or in Baalbek, or in this, you have a different. You speak Arab in all the country, but the accent has to be different per region. So you select the music because the singer has this accent. So this singer is from this region.
So yeah, but you can we can tell the different in accent between all the village, but we don't let's say when you listen to Baalbaki singer, you will know. But this the same singer, he can sing in different accent, you know. So we don't get it 100%, but like we have we if you want to say a combined accent, you know, some singers you hear them, you don't know from where they are, you
Uh
know,
huh.
because they sing like, if you want, the Beiruti accent, but even the old Beiruti accent is different. But now the modern accent, if you want, like
Yeah.
now people, you know, because they like there is more like the people contact each other more, so there is
Yeah.
more contact between people, so now the language, the accent kind of combine, you know. But of
Exactly.
course there you will find, like if you go to the mountain, let's say, and then you talk to a guy that lived all his life there, you're gonna realize it right away, you know, or like
Yeah.
if like everywhere you go, you're gonna realize it.
Exactly, exactly. So, talking about the rhythms and the musical instruments, which are the most common rhythms? For example, I know that you have the Gandara rhythm or the tabl rhythm. So, which other rhythms are popular in Dabke music and the musical instruments also?
So we have mostly the 8 count rhythm, or 8 and 4 that they use in Baalbake. So you can find the same music, the same, actually, yeah, the same music that like they sing it in Baalbake accent, that they add 4 to it, or like another music that it's like in a different accent that it's 8 count. But mostly we have a main dabke, songs, which is Huwara, Dalona, Mijana, Rosanna. Like these are the main. But you know, like with time, people, they start to create, they start to make it, to put their touch, you know, like let's say a musician that he's Lebanese, and he know the dabke so good, and then he traveled to Latin America or Spain or something, and then you'll see him creating a song, dabke song, with like Latin rhythm, you know, like that what makes the dabke better, like the that you can combine it with anything.
Exactly, exactly. So it was a pleasure. I know it's short time, but thank you so much for sharing all your knowledge and your experience with us. We are super happy to have you in our festival. So no, thank you so much. I know that the girls will have many, many more questions, maybe in another opportunity. I don't want to
Yeah.
take more of your time. So if you want to say the last words for the people that are watching this interview.
Yeah, so dabke is a lot of fun, a lot of physical improvement for the dancers, even if they don't perform it on a professional level. It will make It will increase the body balance, and it's a beautiful art. And because the music style is close to the belly dance, it will give the dancer a better understanding of the music about when she's performing belly dance, you know. So yeah, it's a great opportunity, and it's an honor for me to be able to share it with all of you.
Exactly. No, thank you so much. So, girls, this is it, and everybody that is watching this interview. So, thank you so much, Nidal, and we will see each other in another opportunity. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, bye, everybody.
Bye bye.